Amy, let me tell you about a magical place that is so exactly designed to be enclosed space, year-round fun for the whole family that I bet you already know what I'm going to say before I even say the name. Let's say it together on three. 1, 2, 3. Great Wolf Lodge. You got it, Amy.
My kids loved Great Wolf Lodge when we went. You probably already know that it has a huge indoor water park with a wave pool, lazy river, a bunch of massive water slides. But then your pack can hit the other attractions because wait, there's more.
Great Wolf Lodge has adventure-packed attractions like Magi Quest, a live-action game kids can play throughout the lodge, plus the Northern Lights Arcade. Spent some quality time there, so your kid who loves the lazy river and your kid who loves fantasy games will both have a great time.
Great Wolf Lodge also offers great dining options and complimentary daily events like nightly dance parties, all under one roof. Unpack the car once and you're settled in to have fun. And with 22 lodges across the country, you're always a short drive away from adventure.
We've both had such great times at Great Wolf Lodge, so bring your pack together at a lodge near you. Learn more at greatwolf.com and strengthen the pack. Welcome to Ask Margaret from What Fresh Hell, Laughing in the Face of Motherhood, answering your parenting dilemmas one question at a time. Today's question comes from Marian, who says, we were planning to sleep train, she says, I hate that expression, our 7-month-old in March. He is currently sleeping in our bed, exclusively breastfed. With the pandemic and now being a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys, 7, 3, and baby, I have no energy or motivation to do it. At the end of a long, challenging day, I just want to nurse him to sleep and cuddle with him. Part of my brain tells me he'll be fine. You'll get him out of your bed eventually. Now is not the time. The other part says, you are ruining his chance to learn to sleep on his own. It will be difficult, but once it's done, you'll be glad. Help? ? Please share your experience on both sides. Thanks. So, Marian, I slept trained. I don't know the past tense of that. I did this thing. When my kids were pretty little, I went with like the 12 weeks out of the room in a crib approach. And so I never really had the older child who needed to be sleep trained. I think that might be it, sleep trained. So I'm not really speaking exactly from my experience, but I will say that sleep for all of us, big and small, is kind of a big issue these days. I don't know about everybody. I'm not sleeping that great. My kids are sleeping not as well as usual. And friends I know who have babies, I'm out of that phase myself, thank the Lordy, but they are telling me that their babies are fussier and more difficult at night, especially. And I think that is because there is a tremendous amount of generalized stress and anxiety around us. And so that is making sleep difficult for all. With that being said, I would say if this is stressing you out, you should let it go. Your baby will learn to sleep on his own. He will not be sleeping in your bed in middle school. And we are in the middle of rather extraordinary circumstances. I know for myself that generally at night, I like to do a yoga tape or clean up my room before getting into bed. But these days, what I want to do in the evenings is the second my kids go to bed, I want to get under the covers and read like a mindless magazine article or binge something on Netflix. Those are the only 2 things I'm up for at the end of the day these days, because the days are long and hard and anxiety filled. So if it was up to me, I don't think I would choose this time to sleep train a baby. I will give you a counterpoint though. It is also a time where you have kind of a lot of time. And so if you were to decide that this was stressing you out to not have it done and wanted to attempt it, what I would suggest strongly is just giving it a couple of days and seeing how it goes. It is possible that you will find that if you give yourself 4 days, night 1 is terrible, night 2 is even worse and you want to give up, night 3 is better, and night 4 you're really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and you're already over the hump and now you can just have him out of the bed. Possible. Not saying it's going to happen, but I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of how to sleep train a kid. There's a million articles and books about that. Make sure you kind of know what you're doing and you have a plan. You have 2 older kids. My guess is you've not your first rodeo. You've done this before. So since during the day, maybe you don't have as many places to go. I don't know. I'm at home, not an essential worker. I don't know your situation, but I'm going to imagine that you're home full time, that it might be fine to try. What I would not do is try and say, we have to make this happen because otherwise he will be in our bed until college. I would try for a very limited period. I would try for 4 nights maybe and see how it goes. If it's a disaster, stop and try again in a month. If you're in our Facebook group, which you should be, facebook.com/whatfreshhellcast, you have probably seen people talking about potty training. A lot of people are right on that brink of potty training, and then they're realizing that whatever anxiety is going around is making it harder on their kids, and they're bailing on it. Some people, however, are saying, since I'm home all day, every day with this kid, it seems like a good time to just take those diapers off and just roll with this until we're done. And I think sleep training is very much in that same category. So either completely bail and say, you know what, at 8, 9 o'clock at night when I've got everyone down, the only thing I want to do is cuddle and snooze with this kiddo. I support you. If it is stressing you out and you want to give it 4 days of a shot and see how it works out, great, do it. Commit to the 4 nights so you really get a sense of whether or not you can get there from here. And then if it's bad, wait a month and then repeat until either he leaves for college or he is sleep trained. That's just a joke. He'll be fine. Marian, I hope that helps. And for everyone else listening, if you have a question, please submit them to questions@whatfreshhellpodcast.com, and you may hear your question answered on an upcoming episode. Thanks for listening.
Close your eyes. Listen to Monday.com. Feel the sensation of an AI work platform. So flexible and intuitive, it feels like it was built just for you. Now open your eyes, go to Monday.com, start for free, and finally breathe.